All right, Jade, 55 in the all-around today, first place. How do you feel about it?
Overall, I feel really good about today. I think it was a good competition back for me, just doing some easier, watered down routines, but nice to just be back and not have to worry about qualifying championships anymore.
Yeah, how difficult was it? I mean, you were just at the NCAA's a week ago doing completely different routines. How different was, or how hard was it to get ready for this?
It was a little bit challenging, but I've done a lot more elite stuff this year throughout the college season, so it wasn't too bad. It was a little nerve-wracking only having like 3 practices after NCAA's before here, but at the end of the day, I knew that they were a little bit easier teams, so that I should be okay.
Now that you have qualified all around, like, does that take kind of a weight off?
Yeah, it definitely takes a little bit of weight off my shoulders. I wasn't too worried about it in the first place, but it's just nice to know that I am done with that and can just focus on upgrades.
I talked to you at the beginning of the season when you were going to do gold for the first time, and you were kind of like, we're just going to play it by ear and see how it goes. How do you think that's turned out for you? You know, you got a 55 today, you look super strong coming right out of NCAA.
I think it's been really well. I think we learned a lot from last year. Not my best year, so really just growing and learning from that and just communicating as a team and just taking it kind of one day at a time.
What do you think you've done differently from last year?
Definitely just more numbers in elite. I think I lacked the numbers a little bit, but especially the quicker turnaround from NCAA to the elite season this year, we knew that the whole college season that I would need to be doing a lot more elite stuff than in the past.
And have you had a lot of school obligations since coming back from Fort Worth?
School?
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm taking this term off from school just so that I can focus more on training.
Is it hard in an environment like this? I mean, there's, I don't know, 100 people in here cheering for you, not on a podium. It's like is it hard to like get up and like try to perform with this atmosphere?
A little bit. It's definitely different not being like in an arena on a podium, but also normal since we have camp in here. Like honestly, today felt more like verification on all 4 events at once. So for me, it was pretty just comfortable.
What can you share about where you're looking to make upgrades between now and championships?
Definitely vault and floor for sure from what I did today. Beam will pretty much stay the same. And then bars we'll kind of see. Just might upgrade my dismount, have a few skills here and there that we might throw in. But for me, the focus on beam is just to do something that I'm really confident with and that's clean, that I know that I can just go up there and hit.
How have the last 3 years compared to how everybody thought it might be coming out of Tokyo with the possibility of doing elite in college at the same time?
I think the last 3 years have been pretty crazy. I think if you asked me a few years ago, like going into college, if this is something that I would do, I probably would have said no. Just because I always wanted to, once I got to college, just kind of focus on college and relax and have fun. But honestly, like this decision, I wouldn't trade for the world. I've had so much fun and I've learned so many things about myself and my gymnastics that I'm just really excited to be in this one more year.
Is there something in particular that's driving you to want to do a second Olympics?
I think just my experience from the first Olympics, it was obviously really good for me, but there was some improvements also to be made. And I think having more of a normal Olympic experience would be really cool, just to have fans in that arena and stuff like that. So yeah.
Are you looking forward to going, to go back to the Olympics, having that NCAA experience, that kind of like really fun and rowdy? Do you think that will help your performances in those type of arenas?
Yeah, I think it definitely will. It's a really fun environment and atmosphere, and I know a lot of us training for the Olympics are really close to each other, so it will be even more fun. But I think we did the test event in Paris, and like that crowd was packed and really into it. so I can only imagine how it would be for the Olympics. It's exciting.
Is there anything you wanted to do with the Tokyo Olympics about being the Olympics that you feel like you missed out on in particular, other than that?
I don't know. I think just meeting other athletes. We didn't really get a chance to really meet anyone. So I think that would be really cool to just like meet other Olympians and build relationships with them and just hear their stories and bond over something that not a lot of people in the world do.
Are there any other sports in particular that if you got the chance you'd be really psyched to watch?
I think they're all pretty cool, but I think diving, I just find it so fascinating. Like, what they do is so cool. So,
Thank you, Jade.
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jade.